Hello and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. You're gonna svelte over there.
With your flaps.
I'm not sure if we can answer the phones, but we're gonna get into the red spot home of the space burger, or is that just an advert?
I don't know.
Alright, so let's get in here.
Possessed of a peculiar ability, coupled with an evil that transcends mortal perception, Clancy Meets goes away too quick.
So we had a bit of a snafu when we did this the first time. I'm going to turn the radio off because there's just too much going on in here.
Well, the radio could be fine. It's
We'll collect this money clip.
It's the guy who isn't here.
Are you in here? No. Are you in here? No.
I'm wondering if it's actually glitched in a pleasant way.
Yeah, when we loaded this the first time, there was a guy and he just would not shut up. And we suspect, probably quite sensibly, that it's his additional dialogue that was added in the patched version, which we're playing, unofficial patch.
I think part of the problem is that the patch seems to have made them simply trigger conversation far too frequently.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's just a side effect of the fact that they've opened up more dialogue options, or if it's a separate thing. But whichever one it was, there was a guy in here, but he was very much, I'm talking like, and he was so loud. So we ate him, and then we reloaded, and now he's gone. So if we save him again, we'll eat him again. You probably could turn the radio on.
If you're sure.
Bed, that's what I'm here for.
Right.
And hey, why don't you call me sometime? Area code 323 KL5.
Welcome to Red Spot, home of the Monster Chug.
Looks
72
like somebody's been
ounces
waiting in
of
the
your
queue
favorite
quite a while
beverage
to
for
speak to
89
yours
cents.
truly.
Blah, blah.
So
You need help or
caller,
something?
why aren't you asleep?
Yeah, what's going on around here? Anything exciting or unusual? Or you hear anything new about the serial killer? Nope, just looking around later. I'll go for 2.
This isn't going to turn out to be ironic, is it? You're not like a serial killer, are you?
I love cereal. I mean, no, what else goes around? No, what else goes on around here? Anything interesting? Or exactly? Well, I'll be going now. Obviously, we're going to pick one, because, you know.
Always. You should come out and see my band, A Bowl of Cereal. We're playing tomorrow night at the crematorium. No cover for chicks. We're going to ruin the place.
What does no cover for chicks mean, by the way?
I think he means he's not going to charge you.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Is that what that means? Answers on a postcard.
Yeah, interesting. Anything else I should know about? Or I'll bet. I bet. I'll see you later. Goodbye. So I'll go for 1.
I assume you do sleep,
the Vesuvius
right?
rocks. They don't let me in
And
anymore.
what
but
exactly
damn,
do you
the
do?
girls in there, dude. It's like a midget
That would
smuggling
explain why
ring
my
there.
nephew invested
if
that
you're into
20 I
that
sent
kind
him
of
for his
thing, I mean.
birthday on magic beans. It's always good to know that the future...
Sorry, I'm being distracted by the radio, but it's like a budget smuggling. What's that? I don't know. Don't care. Possibly, or no thank you, I'm not into that sort of thing.
Okay, and
hey,
what do?
you should really ask me about the special, you know?
So have you...
Okay,
any
I'll
information
bite.
related?
What's the special? I have no interest in your
I see.
special.
So, have you
No,
done
but I
that?
have another question or two for you. No, actually, I'm no longer here. Goodbye. I'll bite. It's what I do, of course.
So,
I'm
if you
glad you
haven't
asked
really
that,
written
baby.
anything, how
Seeing
can you
as
call
how you
yourself a
look
writer?
trustworthy or something.
Because I once fixed my
I got
toilet
this
doesn't
special
make me
where
a
you buy
plumber,
some
right?
really expensive burrito
Is there anyone in
tots
this
or
city that
grape
doesn't call
juice.
themselves a
You get a
writer
free
or
weapon
actor
of your
or
choice, bro.
director?
You interested?
Don't you think you're doing...
Of course, show me what you've got. Wait, you're selling weapons out of a convenience store? Or not at the moment, thanks. I'm out of here.
And I'm gonna go for, of course, because yeah, this is just unlocking another Fat Larry type shop.
Wouldn't that make you a critic?
Or a Trip the Pawn style store.
Yeah, so we got a cult anaconda baby.
And when you
And it's a 44 Magnum revolver. Feeling lucky, punk. A large caliber monster with the power to stop almost anyone dead in his tracks. Alternative fire mode. Fan.
Is that okay, line 2?
What? What's an... Okay, I'm gonna buy it.
You can try it out later then.
My story's about this guy. You don't say.
Do I have anything that takes 44 Magnum?
Well, he's like a...
9mm, 12 gauge, so I need to buy ammo for it.
Yeah, it takes separate ammo.
He's got this
Speed loader? Oh, it's like the actual whole clip.
Yeah, so you can just plump them in at once rather than filing them in one at a time.
Okay.
really strange ways. Uh-huh. And then, like, something happens and the girl agent...
That seems like a good amount. And then we have the Braddock 9mm. Is that the one we had?
I think you've had one of those, yeah.
We probably already read that out then. A sledgehammer.
I wanna be a heavy hammer ostensibly used for construction. Great for getting that song out of someone's head. As well as anything else inside.
Should I buy a sledgehammer?
Well,
I mean, if you want to call my name.
Writer dude? Roger.
We've got shotgun ammo, which I'm still doing alright for. 9mm, which I'm fine for. And an outfit.
Ooh.
Light leather.
Ooh.
This is a set of light leather clothing. Light leather clothing has an armor rating of 2, but hinders movement slightly, resulting in a -1 to dexterity. Some examples of light leather clothing are leather jacket, leather skirt, leather gloves, and boots. How generic. Obviously, I'm going to buy that.
Sorry, Roger. The
There we
only
go.
one that gets to give out their number on this show is me. And if anyone was thinking of asking what I'm wearing, that number again.
I'll do this one.
I think it's F3. I think it does have its own menu.
Okay,
Is that it?
Z.
We're going
And then move around so you can see what it looks like. Yeah.
Do I hold that?
Don't go anywhere, boys.
I want to see the front of it.
Well, you can hold that if you want, but it won't help.
I got the last of the groceries, honey.
I don't think you can actually see the front of the character by doing that.
This birdhouse will be as good as new.
I'm wearing a long leather coat, though, clearly.
This dressing room
Fancy.
is for women only.
You don't have to let this happen to you. Hi, I'm Dr. Fred Tuck. Don't let your penis interfere with the quality of your life anymore. I have performed over 300 sex changes in my career, and not one of my patients has ever asked for their tackle box back. Come to Tuck's Sex Exchange in the next month, and I'll give you a free estimate. Don't let your peace interfere with your peace of mind.
Tuck's Sex Exchange, located off Beverly Drive. Look for the sign with Toothy, the surgical saw. Tired of sluggish internet access?
Okay.
These adverts are weird. Hola. Oh, can we not ask him anything? No, I think we're good then.
Of your mom.
Sick of
The problem is that the radio station's way more interesting than that guy's dialogue.
He was a bit. I don't think there's anything interesting in either bathroom.
It's for pooping.
Oh my.
Computer problems make it frustrating to log on?
Error 432, network access remote server memory allocation assessment table exceeded. Hard drive reformatting will now commence. What?
Looking for something that requires no logons?
What?
Email, coherent sentences.
People say that? Clan Gangrel. Gangrel are face warriors. Gangrel ferocity does not stem from anarchic rage, but from animalistic lack of screen time to read.
Okay. Oh, we're going to take the tape to Isaac. Yes, we came back from the mausoleum.
There's other stuff we could do, but yeah.
I don't mind finishing off the initial quest.
Luckee Star.
Especially since I do remember we do a couple for him.
Do. I like the music in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's got a chill atmosphere.
I mean, to an extent, the whole game does. It's part of why I like it. It has a very distinct ambience.
It's cool. Okay, let's see what happens this time.
You still don't have it, do you?
All this for a tape? They have this thing called online shopping now.
I didn't doubt you'd find this, and I apologize if I was overly imperious before. A reflex action. I get a lot of young blood in here forgetting their place. I'll assist you as reasonably as I can with your task. But first, this tape. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind all the hype, so get comfortable. I do have a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
Help me, please.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe. You can understand my concern now, can't you?
That was sick. Why the hell did I need to see that?
It just so happens that around the time this snuff film started circulating, the Nosferatu disappeared. I tried to elicit their help in tracking down the source, and for the first time in all these years, I was dismayed by their absence.
So you think this tape has something to do with their disappearance? How do you usually contact them? So you're saying you actually can't help me at all?
I'll go for 1.
I assume it does. It's awfully coincidental otherwise. And those creatures. I don't know how many professional FX houses could pull those off. There's a problem, though, in that the film's incomplete. The first half is damaged. We need a complete copy.
Where do we find a better copy? I paid my tribute. This is your problem. I was sent here to find the Nosferatu. Damn it, you're jerking me around, old man.
It's good voice acting there.
Thanks. Where do we find a better copy?
Behind the spit-shine gloss of the Hollywood Dream Factory, there's another city churning out a vile byproduct for the furtive consumption of a debauched audience. I have no doubt the film's found its way to another smut peddler. I'd ask around.
Why don't you ask around then?
Smut, eh? Well, alright, I'll go take a look around. Or before I start looking, I had a few questions. Which one? Questions.
2.
Certainly.
Anything else I can do in this city? Tell me about yourself. What can you tell me about the Nosferatu? We'll go from the top.
There is something, but it involves a gargoyle. I can see that's got your attention.
Yeah, tell me about this gargoyle.
Weird smile that he does.
It's taken up residence in my beloved Asian theater. It is closed now, but that's beside the point. I sent some people to evict it, and it sent them back with a few less limbs. I can't have that monster attacking kindred in my city.
I'm interested, but how exactly does one deal with a gargoyle? I'll take care of that gargoyle if you'll tell me how. Big bad Isaac can't take care of a little gargoyle. I'll think about it. I had another question.
Really?
I don't see why we wouldn't. It would be XP.
It's a walking block of stone with a taste for blood. I'd suggest whatever method doesn't result in you being eviscerated. In truth, I'd rather have it as an ally, but I doubt it's going to be chatty. Here's the key for the theater. I'll leave it up to you.
I'll see what I can do. I had another question, or one less gargoyle by the end of the night. Mark my words, old man.
Okay, so that's a side quest we've picked up. I'll go for 1.
Certainly.
Tell me about yourself.
In your lifetime, unwittingly or not, you have seen an Isaac Abrams production. As the financier of 30% of American film's top 100 movies, you must have. Being the Baron of Hollywood, I can do any project I want.
I'm impressed. Who's your favourite person you've worked with? Wow, did you produce Ape Race 2 or Ghost Brother? I loved those. Can I be in a movie? I had some other questions. I don't really want to ask any of those questions, but...
I suppose you don't have to.
I'll go for 1.
Stewart, Lean, Hitchcock, Wilder, Holden, Dean, Scorsese, De Niro, and last but not least, Ash, my child. I remember some studio suit lost in time telling me the only thing they could use Bogart for was to move furniture.
Ash? Can I be in a movie? Did you produce Police Donkey 3 or Time Cake? I loved those. Or I had some other questions.
We'll do the 1. It's the obvious 1.
Ash. Where do I begin? 7 years ago, I saw a casting session for what would become Negative Zero. The moment I set eyes on him, the passion of his performance, I knew he had it.
Go on. I had some other questions, so I've had enough. Bye.
I hadn't seen anything like him since Clift or Dean. He had the looks, the charisma, allure, that undefinable quality that makes a film legend. My first movie with him made him a sensation, and it also changed him.
How?
Once everyone knew who he was, I no longer did. The parties, the drinking, the sports cars, the women. One night when I came to discuss his next role, I found him nearly dead of an overdose. And I couldn't let him go.
You made him your child to save him. What were you thinking? Didn't you think of the consequences? I'm bored. I had some other questions. Oh, I've heard enough.
God, 3's a bit heartless, isn't it?
Bye.
Look, he looks so sad.
He does a bit.
Oh, sad, Isaac.
1.
I acted on impulse. I'd seen so many others die before their time, but with Ash, I had a chance to prevent that fate.
Yeah.
So what happened?
It devastated Ash. He still wanted to act, but I denied him his place in the limelight. He had to lie to his friends about his new lifestyle. He had to feed. I gave him a club, a scrap of his former glory. I did everything I could to facilitate the change.
Does he hate you?
He feels obligated to me. I don't think he hates me. Resents me, maybe. I am his sire and he is my child, and there is a responsibility and respect inherent in that bond, even if we are no longer the friends we were.
Doesn't resent mean the same thing as hate?
No.
It's somewhat synonymous. Where can I find Ash other than a bin?
A fireplace. Oh, sorry.
He spends nearly all of his nights in his club, the Asp Hole. I admit it, too old-fashioned to appreciate it. To me, it's the compressed essence of everything that's wrong with the film industry today.
Got CG. Maybe I'll head over there sometime. I had some other questions. If I pass it, maybe I'll stop in. Thanks. Bye.
I think there's one more question, so I'll go for 1.
Certainly.
Yeah. What can you tell me about Nosferatu?
They're the sequel to the Nosferatu.
How long were you waiting to do that joke?
Quite a while. I thought of it earlier because he says it in like a Nosferatu 2 kind of way.
And then the dreaded sequel, Nosferatu 3 in space.
No, is it 2's always the revenge?
Yeah.
And then 3's always hell on earth.
Oh, okay. Okay, what can you tell me about them?
The Nosferatu? I pity them, but I loathe their presence. I deal with them when it's necessary. I know they're beneath my city somewhere, but only they know where. They respect my streets, and I keep my politics out of their sewers. But I don't trust them by any stretch of the word.
I had another question. I'll get back to looking for that tape later, Isaac. I don't think there are any other questions.
No.
So I'll just do 2.
Nothing wrong with politics if you sue her.
No. Let's have a quick look at the old log. So we finished Dead X. We brought Isaac the tape he has been looking for. We've got this one.
He wants a complete version of the snuff film, and he suggested we talk to smut peddlers in Hollywood for a lead on its whereabouts.
And I think we've already seen one of those, and we've got gargoyle removal service. We need to take care of a gargoyle in the Old Asian Theatre. We picked up a book. Oh.
Yeah?
Oh, yes, we did. Oh, that was a while ago. Yeah, I remember reading that. We'll see you later, Isaac.
What did it say?
I think it was about them being made. Do we still have the book? I think that's the thing with maybe it's an older RPG thing, because a newer one you'd have like a document list.
Yeah. You'd have a codex list. She teleported weirdly.
Yeah, someone flew by. So that's the Old Asian Theatre. I don't think it's super vital we do it right away.
No, you can do it whenever.
So we've got 2 reasons now to go back to where we live. Do you want to visit anywhere else here first?
I mean, no, it doesn't. You can do it whenever you want. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I'm tempted to do the Luckee Star thing.
I think it would be good to go back purely for the mail and to see if we've got any more mail. But
Do you think
the Luckee Star on the way would be fine?
Okay, because I think the car is down this way, isn't it?
Yeah. It's near the red spot.
Yeah, let's have a look at the Luckee Star.
Gehenna, so the kids would say, will presage the end of the world as vampires.
There's never enough time. Interesting.
He was on the radio.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Sorry, no vacancies.
I'm just taking a look around. Oh, damn. Guess I'll try the place down the street. Good night. I guess I'm just looking around.
Feel free, babe. This is a treasure trove of human banality. Working here, you meet lots of types of man. You get stories, you get characters, you know. This is the kind of place where writers go to study human behavior, man. It's invaluable.
Wow, there's a lot of Hollywood stereotypes here, aren't there? You're a writer? What do you write? Or I'm out of here.
I think there's some truth in the stereotypes. Because it's like, if it's where everyone does it, then people go there to do it, I suppose. So, but yeah. You're a writer.
Here we go.
You couldn't have made that more obvious.
Writer's such a tarnished term, you know what I mean? It's like every other guy says he's a writer, right? Like, you write a letter, you're a writer, you know? It's like, what I do, that's screenwriting. Like, I encapsulate the essence of excellent film in my scripts, all right? Like, I'm like a blacksmith with pens, all right? I'm a welder of montage.
What do you write? Or...
I suspect screenplays.
I suppose, but what kind? How do you expect to break into the business at your age? I can't actually tell how old he is, but I don't know about your writing, but you sure as hell are a master spaz. What? Is he? How do you write? What do you write?
Does a writer write, or does he just, like, ink the flotsam and jetsam floating in his subconscious into a 120-page piece of film genius? But, you know, most of my subconscious is filled with old horror films, so that's what I write mostly, I guess.
Horror? What kind of horror film are you working on? I hate horror films. There's just never enough Muppets. Have you seen that snuff film with the monsters? Talk about horror! Oh, interesting. Well, I'm out of here.
Ooh, should I go hard in for 3 or should we start easy?
I think I'll leave this one up to you.
I'll go for 1 then.
Me? I'm like looking to redefine the vampire movie, okay? Like, tons of people make vampire flicks, like popular characters, but me, I'm gonna be doing the real deal. Like, not only is it gonna be scary, but it's gonna be believable.
Vampires? What do you know about vampires?
Well, in my story, it's not like about garlic and bats, okay? It's about vampire societies and stuff. You know, like, what would vampires be really all about? I mean, how do they blend into society without being discovered?
I see. Well, I must be going now, or it sounds to me like you know too much. I'm sorry. You must die.
That seems a bit dramatic, so I'm going to go for 1 for now.
Die. You can probably talk to him again if you want as well.
Oh, okay.
Night eating you?
Other way round. See ya. I was wondering if you could give more answers to the questions he was asking. Or the other way around. One of the two.
Nobody to fall asleep next to? Go ahead and pull the radio into bed. That's what I'm here for. And hey, why don't you call me sometime? Area code 323-KL5-KTRK. Looks like somebody's been waiting in the queue.
Oh, American thing where it's like, oh, it's not a number. No, it's letters. That's what you dial. I mean, we have those on the phones. It's just we'd have no one advertises numbers like that in England.
I'm surprised it didn't give me a quest to, like, eat him. Do I eat them?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll keep looking.
There's a quest involving them, though, yeah.
I'll keep looking around. Same as admittedly, one of the things I did want to say he's a writer. He just writes these streams of consciousness, and it's like, yes, you can, but that kind of just results in garbage. You need a good editor. You need to be a good editor. Nothing hidden for me to pick up.
I think stream of consciousness is perhaps my least favourite style of writing.
Right, I'll start from the end, and then I know where I've been. That's not a door. That's a door.
Oh my god! My work is done.
My quest log is updated. I did not expect it. Where does he go?
Out the wind. Oh, the guy who got knocked over. He's either further in or it's accidentally despawned him.
He's behind the door? No. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be literally the first door at Carnival of Death.
It wasn't. It was the last door.
Using the first door I went into, I mean. Using the key you found at the last murder site, you burst into a room at the Luckee Star Motel just in time to see the serial killer make his escape.
Escape.
Right, what's in here?
Good thinking though, rummage through the room first.
Brothers Salvage. This is a Brothers Salvage Santa Monica.
Good excuse to go back to Santa Monica at some point.
Yeah, we'll do that soon, I think.
Yeah, where's the guy who died? Also, I'm sure there's supposed to be more blood than this.
Yeah. But we got our update.
I do wonder whether I should have bothered with this patch or not.
Admittedly, because it's like, I've never... Oh, hopefully this is okay. Failed. I've never played the patched version. Should I blood buff and do that, or...?
Having the patch does make it easier to do things like widescreen and what have you. You could give it a go, but I don't think it'll be high enough.
So it's 8. What is my lock picking?
7. Okay, it might be. Because your dexterity will go up by 2 points if you blood buff. No, you don't need to do anything, you just need to use blood buff.
I'm confused by something that I just did there, sorry. Why is that going down?
Because you're taking off a point and then putting it back on.
I'm trying to buy this point.
Well, you need to buy the point before it first.
I've got 16. Oh, okay. No, but it's my point. It's on my character sheet when I come in here.
Oh. What?
And I click there and that goes away and it gives me points. I didn't think it did that.
It shouldn't.
I wonder if that's a patch thing.
Could you go into info?
Where's that?
Up left.
Info.
No, we didn't pick like a subclass or anything, did we?
I don't think so, no. Right, yes, I can just blood buff, I think. Am I crouched? Okay. Yes, admittedly, this is the first time I've played the patched version. Oh, there's a wall.
See, it isn't for me, but I played the patch a long time ago and it was quite different. It does get constantly updated.
Okay, sort of more when it was in its infancy. Jesus, doors that open in your face.
Like, I think the only thing that bothered me about, like, one of the last times I played, for some reason, all the logins were suckhead. And I'm like, why would you change that? Yeah, it's like the game unpatched is a lot of the time there's reasons why things are removed from games, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. So that's also 8.
But you can blood buff that as well.
Yeah.
That needs a key card of some description, and so does that.
So on that last room we spent blood to basically get $200. Let's see what we get this time.
I also find it amusing that there's no vacancies, but there's no one in any of the rooms, apart from one, and he immediately gets killed.
There's nothing in here, that's a bit disappointing.
Hang on, have a look at the front of that drawer.
This drawer.
Is that... Did you duck? Oh, it's just like a floral pattern or something.
Yeah, it's like a...
Okay, never mind.
There was nothing in here. It's a bit disappointing.
That would explain why my nephew invested that 20.
Well, see you later. And yes, I think that's a good time to go back to Santa Monica. We now have 3 things to check up on.
I thought it was downtown for most of them.
Oh, is it downtown for 2, Santa Monica for 1? Okay, we'll do those 3. Which one should I do first, do you think?
Santa Monica. It's been a long time since we've been there.
Sure, why not? Back to the old stomping grounds.
The feet adjustments is the distance between your feet.
Cute.
Nice night out, huh?
Sure. So the scrapyard is this one over here? Is that the right thing we're going for? Brothers Salvage. Should I just go in here?
Bones of your ancestors will rise up and reclaim the flesh that they lent their sorry.
Shh. You're so noisy.
Your apologetic progeny. For millennia, the Tsumis have explored and refined their understood.
It really doesn't let you read those.
Well, the game was never supposed to run off an SSD, I suppose.
Oh, that was the wrong button to press.
That really was, yes. You're trying to throw it with right click, aren't you?
Yes. Don't shut the door on me.
That famous vampire song. Don't let the door be shut on me.
It was
let the door.
I do have blood packs, so.
Yeah, you're fine.
How much does that give me? Oh, not a lot, actually.
You'll eat someone eventually, I wouldn't bother.
Oh, okay. Just enough so I can do a little bit.
You're in a combat area as well, so.
Oh, Emma.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw a guy.
He was doing a chess me.
Check what's over here. Can I open it? No, that's just locked.
It's thing storage.
What have I got to use? I mean, I've got a hammer. Oh, can I not destroy those? Do you mind? Can I go this way?
No,
yes, but there's nothing.
Who throws a car?
Like a ghost up there.
I don't think it's a ghost, I think it's just a light. I get those two confused all the time. Oh, careful.
Yes, admittedly, I'm aware you can die. Trying to jump.
It's a graceful game.
Trying to jump on top of this car. Doesn't actually seem to want to let me.
Yeah.
Am I supposed
You
to
are supposed to go
there?
that way, it's just awkward.
Maybe if I holster, I jump on now.
Unless you can slip to the side or something, can you? I don't... Ah!
This is fine, this is progress. Oh.
Wow, those engineless cars really explode.
Cute. This way? Guess I can just sort of skip through that.
Much safer, yeah.
Come on, let me through there.
No! Back off, vampire! Stay the fuck back! I did nothing to you!
Surely he's a vampire too.
Hmm.
Do you want to leave this here?
Yeah.